Hello, everybody. It's time to check out what's new. Hello, CoffeeGhost. Hello, Servus. Oh, servers are undergoing maintenance. What? No. All right. Wow. Well. I'm doing good. How are you all doing? Servers are undergoing maintenance. I just did my download. I am ready for this new stuff. Come on. We got a new patch and the patch notes are out. Tired? Read the patch notes while we wait. I'll see if I can't pull those up. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing here on the patch notes. Our latest up notes. So there's a lot of things that's going on in the workshop menu. They're overriding blueprint that causes a duplicate, no longer resulting in crashing. Items should no longer erroneously show the atomic icon on Xbox. So I guess Xbox had some issues. Let's see if I can pop those up on the screen. There we go. Let me move them around. Can you all see those okay? Let me know. All right. Items placed on the first floor should no longer float. I've noticed that when inside a shelter, the blueprinted subcategory is no longer available in build mode. Yeah, because you can't blueprint inside a shelter, can you? Build menu should no longer scroll faster as you change scroll directions. Okay. The fisherman's cooking stations, fish display plaque, and all three fishing plushies are now visible in the workshop menu once learned. Were they not visible? Decontamination shower should no longer show as unlearned for players that have already learned it. Okay. So far, all of this is stuff that I haven't even noticed. Camp item names should no longer be cut off when selecting them in the build menu. Players using gamepad can now toggle the free cam mode while placing wires unless they target an item that accepts wires connection. Okay, now I did notice this toggling wires was a little bit harder. Wire connections when you're hooking up power. The blueprint save pop-up in the workshop menu now supports mouse input. Okay, that's great. The options button is again displayed when using the replace option. Oh, replace option. I believe they're talking about when they replace walls and things like that. The last selected variant is now tracked separately between replace and build mode in the workshop menu. Made some improvements to blueprinting flow in the new workshop. Blueprinting now reserves items. I love blueprinting, and I haven't blueprinted since the menu, since the new updated, so I guess there were some issues there that's been fixed. A scroll bar has been added when players save their blueprints. Added additional messaging when a lock is applied or removed from workshop item. I don't lock my stuff, so. The replace option is when you replace an item that has, oh, okay. Yeah, I just did that at a camp. Players should not get kicked back to the subcategory menu when selecting variants while building. Oh, that's nice. Players should no longer become stuck moving an object when editing furniture items. Workshop background should no longer be invisible. Okay, so that sounds like all good fixes. A lot of these things I haven't come across. I did the replace option when I just did a build, and I noticed that it that it goes back to the subcategory, but that was when replacing. But I noticed it was a little harder for me to. The help menu now lists subcategory for foundations. Made improvements to the help menu for free cam mode, attaching wires, item lock, and death. Fixed an issue with the help menu which listed incorrect controller button for save blueprint. Okay. Items. The atomic roller should now be interactable. Remove the blood punch bowl from being buildable in shelters to be consistent with other dispenser types. Okay. Remove the blue Nuka-Cola machine from being buildable in shelters to be consistent with other dispenser types. Remove the Crana candy bowl from being buildable in shelters to be consistent with other dispenser types. Atomic shop icon no longer appears on the sheep squatch poster. Fixed an issue which should cause player to be unable to enter the power armor suit until they dropped fusion cores in their inventory. Oh, this is a good one. I noticed that happens a lot. Fixing an issue where the Ultrasat stool and the Ultrasat throne were no longer buildable under certain conditions. Okay. The Tiki Camp Kit should now display as a full camp kit. I did not pick up that one. Maybe I should have. What's the PA one again? Fix the issue which caused players unable to enter their power armor suit until they drop fusion cores in their inventory. I know that had been a problem on Xbox and PlayStation. Back when I had Xbox and PlayStation. I never had that problem on PC though. Let's see. What do we got now? Combat. Enemies will now display the correct icon for bleeding beneath their HP bar. Oh, nice. Yeah, the power armor thing, I never did encounter it, but I know friends who did. See. The nuke silo mainframe cores should now be damaged by explosions. This one I never come in contact to because there's all different ways that you can do that one. Fixed an issue causing Scorch Beast to focus their audio scream attack. Oh. Okay, Sheep Shard poison damage will now correctly scale with player's level. Ooh, nice. That's a nice little throwing weapon. Events. Mischief Night. The Light the Mischief Pyre objective is now translated in all languages. Mothman Equinox fixed a formatting issue with all 6 of the Mothman Equinox event lore books. Jailbreak should now qualify for the repeatable public event challenge. Yes, finally. Glowing skeleton costume and glowing skeleton hood can now be sold to NPCs. The freezing touch mutation now deals cryo damage. Uh-oh. That will make it interesting. Decryption. Remove the armor penetration and increase damage effects. Enemies are now higher levels than you would normally encounter. Oh. Okay, interesting. The Big Bloom. Beelzebub's health and damage has been increased. The Big Bloom event. Increased performance with flower respawning. The Overgrown now have a chance to drop Carnal Weepers, Rad Lilies, or Crystal Cups. And they lowered the active landmine count. Nice. Let's see what's in gameplay. Becoming immune to fall damage while not in power armor now always prevents the stagger animation. All cryo damage now has a unified effect that shows target and drains action points. This effect scales up the more cryo damage the target takes and recovers over time when the target isn't taking cryo damage. Cryo resistance also plays a role in how quickly the status effect is built up and recovers. Weapons and effects that caused a slowing effect now deal cryo damage instead. So, are we saying that our cryo weapons no longer slow down an enemy but deal cryo damage instead? Okay. Fixed a bug where applying slow effects to a target can make them move very fast. Oh, okay, that bug is hilarious. Rad damage is no longer recovered to minimum value when loading into a world. Rad damage is still recovered to a minimum value when respawning. This also applies to glow for ghouls. Okay. Now, I know people have issues with that. Like, they have to fix their rads all the time if they're bloodied when they're loaded into a new world. But if they are respawning, then it's still recovered to a minimum value, so they'll still have to fix their rads. So this applies to glow for ghouls. So I don't play as a ghoul much, so I don't know how that is going to affect the ghouls. Maybe I should pull up my ghoul character and play with her some more. Fix an issue where damaging auroras would not deal any damages in certain cases. Okay. So that's when you have like what did they fix with the glow? So glow damage is no longer recovered to a minimum when loading into a new world. But it is still recovered to minimum value when respawning. Let's see. What else did they fix? Fix an issue where players could be stuck in a state where their AP constantly drains. Like that. I have been stuck in that state before. Not often, but something. Let's see. Let's see what they fixed with the perk cards. So perks. Cryo damage should now correctly trigger the Dealer Sealer perk. The Deal Sealer perk. What Rad's perk can now only be equipped by humans. So ghouls cannot equip that perk. Yeah, so when you die, you respawn with no glow. But if you put your glow to 100 before leaving a world, you'll spawn in with maybe half a glow. Well, they fixed that, so spawning into a new world. So I guess that is a good thing for bloodied and ghouls. Fixed an issue on special page, which displayed 0 unused point over full categories. The special loadout manager should now perform better when scrolling. They say they fixed it, and we'll see. Let's see what else. Blood sacrifice. AP should no longer continue to drain HP while outside of VATS. Okay. Hello, Peak. How's it going? And I think Streamlabs just posted the wrong link. I'll have to get the new link. Let's see. Hello, Ram. Let's see. Where were we at? The cloaked icon should now be displayed for Escape Artist and Chameleon. Let's see. Twisted Muscle penalties to VAT's accuracy and the Cone of Fire is now reduced by the Class Freak perk. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Four-leaf clover now grants the correct amount of crit meter for multiple projectile weapons. I am doing good, Ram. How are you? Just waiting for the servers to come up. Just doing some chit-chatting. See, Fast Fighter now grants 50% of your movement speed above 100%. Your bonus movement speed as reload speed. Improve the utility of the Fast Fighter for black powder weapons. Ooh, there you go, Ram. Let's see, Life Giver. Fix an issue where players could die when unequipping this perk. Fixed an issue where players' HP could be incorrect and overlapping with rad portions of the HP bar when this perk was equipped. Night Eyes, reduce cost to 1 point. Number Cruncher now applies to weapon dot effects. Ooh. Nice. I have a couple weapons that does dot in Number Cruncher for Number Cruncher. So that'll be nice. Life Giver, I don't think I use that perk. So I've never come across those issues. Let's see, Dill Sealer. Cryo Slow now counts as an impairment for this perk. Poison Aura effects now correctly inflict poison impairment. Okay, so lots of fixes to cryo. Lots of fixes to cryo. So I might have to pull out some cryo weapons and try those. Let's see. United Ordeal now shows in the Pip-Boy effects tab when active. Okay. Rad Sponge. Thirst and hunger should no longer be restored at different rates. Increase the rate at which thirst and hunger are restored. Nice. Did they fix it where your bow won't insta-kill you? I don't know. Maybe your bow is too powerful. I can't wait to get in here and test some of these things out, though. Good with Salt is moved from luck to intelligence. Uh-oh. Moving stuff. What time will the server be back up? I am not sure. Let's see. Still undergoing maintenance. You've had to really bear down into fireproof options, really? I know that Otto has a bow that has poison damage that can insta-kill her, too. I want to see the Atomic Shop stuff. Me, too! Wonder what's new in the Atomic Shop. Should be in the next hour, so yeah. Let's see. Curator. Move from luck to intelligence. Okay, I might have to look at my luck and intelligence cards when they do that. I am not sure. I think I'm using good with salt, but I don't think I'm using curator. Tightly wound. Animation speed should no longer reset when entering or exit power armor. You have a 3-star fireproof and fireproof mods on armor. Oh man, had to give up your AP regen so you didn't die by your own fire. Oh wow. Let's see, bloody mess. We fixed an issue that would allow this to proc on bleed immune targets. Oh, nice. That's hot. Oh. Okay, miscellaneous. And you still eat up stems like candy? Oh no. Okay. Just leave it like that. Let's see what's in miscellaneous. The combat knife should now be properly translated in all languages. Some of these, I want to know, like, what was it translated as? Rusted glory flag should now be properly translated in all languages. Like, what was it before? Because it was improperly translated. So I kind of want to know how people read that. Players should no longer experience visual clipping when equipping a hazmat suit as a ghoul wearing a disguise. Okay. Unarmed bobblehead now displays proper name. And I did notice that. I did notice that that was changed. Players should now be able to complete the Possum Leatherwork Challenge by building a bearskin rug. Oh, finally. The Chinese stealth armor should no longer stretch oddly at the neck of the male characters. The corncob Fashnot mask can now be placed in the chest and pillar display cases. Cranberries should no longer spawn as blastberries. Hallelujah. Have you all noticed that when you go collecting cranberries, half of them are blastberries and the other half are just cranberries? Oh, this next one's interesting. Big-eared characters no longer have their ears clipped through the Brotherhood of Steel hood apparel. How funny. Let's see. Improved textures for the Drill Fist Ultrasight bits. You see more berries than cranberries? You notice that at Aaron Holt? Yeah. And I keep thinking, did somebody nuke this place? Light Machine Gun Prime 556 and 45 plans no longer keep dropping from the Scorched Beast Queen once learned. Oh, nice. Improved VFX to better match damage inflicted by explosions. It only took them since launch to fix it. How funny. Oh, let's see. Fix a rare crash on the loading screen. Silver extractor should no longer produce silver scrap instead of silver ore. Fixed missing armor names in the how to learn text. Fixed an issue that would cause cut content to be displayed in the workbench. Okay. There was a patch note announcing that some items were added to vendors Samuel Mortimer Giuseppe. This note was not intended to appear in today's patch notes. Please stay tuned for further information on items being added to those vendors. So there was a note that was released that is not in this patch. Let's see, mutations. Bird Bones now display its fall damage reduction in the Pip-Boy. Fix the bug where herbivore and carnivore mutations can be acquired at the same time. If you currently have both mutations, they will be removed from your character. Reading the sacred tomes of the Mothman now correctly progresses the hidden quest. I know they fixed up. It's like way up here. They talked about fixing that in events. Fix the formatting issue with the Mothman Equinox lore books. I know that deals with the secret quest. Weapons. A lot of weapon notes. Damage from explosive launchers with the 2-shot legendary mod is no longer duplicated. The Covert Ops magazine now states its correct effect bonus damage against humans. Scopes that support multiple zoom levels will now display a button hint for zoom during use. The cremator now deals the same damage after changing the color of the chemical fuel. Alien Blaster Cryo mod now receives benefits from the Explosive Legendary mod. Ooh. The Bowie Knife Pioneer Scout paint now appears with all other appearance mods. I love that paint. Just saying. Looks like they tweaked the global cooldown on the reload. Repeat fire for single shot weapons. You sent a report about that? Nice. How they expect us to find cranberry for recipes if they make them all blastberries, right? It took forever to find cranberries to make cranberry relish the other day when I was doing a batch. Everywhere I went, there was blastberries. See, certain weapons should no longer increase in size as you scroll through their mods. Ceremonial mace skin for lead pipe, revolutionary sword, and tire iron now use the correct appearance mod slot and can be removed after application. Let's see, remove debug text from the chameleon and stealth boy mods used in power armor. The cryo mod for compound bow now receives contextual ammo, arrows. Bleed damage has been added to the cosmic knife. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll have to get that out and use it again. I love that weapon. That's a nice one. The durability legendary mod now correctly reduces, but it does not remove durability loss when attacking enemies. The Gatlin Plasma Stinging Core Receptacle now correctly notes as piercing. The Iceman's 4-star legendary mod effects has been replaced with 20% extra cryo damage. And now we know that cryo damage is dot damage. I'll have to play around with some of the cryo weapons because they did a lot of change on the cryo. Pipe wrench no longer incorrectly displays 2 cosmetic mod slots. Weapons will no longer experience a delay in firing after being reloaded when using effects that increase reload speed. There we go. That's nice. I've had issues with that. I can reload and then there's a delay. The light machine gun full stock mod no longer adds the rifle tag to the weapon. The Stalker's mod now can be attached to melee weapons. Oh. The Miasma mod has been reworked to always deal poison damage to nearby targets, similar to the Plague Walker mutations. I have a set of armor with this that I've been just chomping at the bit to try, but I've got to rework some of my armor so I'm not overweight. Let's see. 5.56 ultra shot ammo will now unlock as expected for the LMG. Improve the cryo effects for multiple weapons. Like I said, they did a lot of work on the cryo weapons, so might have to like pull those out and try those again. Might make a, I don't know, I wonder how the cryo does on the bow now. Players should no longer be able to continue using auto melee weapons out of running out of AP. Oh, did we have to fix that? Oh. Improve the ability to target beast swarms with bats. The Nuka-Cola ammo is now an explosive ammo type. Oh. Nice. Let's see what else we fixed. Some HUD elements should no longer be hidden while the player is aiming with a scope. Players should no longer see blank confirmation window when choosing loadout type upon exiting Vault 76. I came across that when I started my new character. Damage over time will no longer display as floating numbers when setting is disabled. Floating damage numbers now correctly dynamically adjust. Players should no longer be flagged AFK incorrectly. The confirmation window should now display correctly when trying to delete a custom world. I haven't come across that because I haven't tried to delete my custom world. Leaving the stream overlay by clicking the X button now correctly resets the game's input, allowing the Pip-Boy to be opened with a tab. Or with tab. Radiation gained by consuming irradiated food should now be displayed correctly. Some UI elements should no longer disappear when a player disconnects from a controller. Oh, nice. Health and stamina bars should no longer become misaligned. Rebinding an input in the settings control menu should now rebind correctly. Fishing. Inputs are no longer influenced by remapping controls in the option menu. United Ordeal will now correctly show as an active effect. Fixed a display where Number Cruncher could increase the Pip-Boy damage values more than expected. Fixed an issue where the dot floating numbers would sometimes display twice. And VAT's accuracy is now correctly displayed with percentage sign in mod properties. So they fixed a lot of stuff in this patch. I can't wait for the servers to come back up. And try some things out. I want to try out some cryo. Definitely want to try out some of the cryo stuff. Is there anything in there that you guys were particularly excited about? They fixed some pressing issues for some folks who got what they could, to be honest. Nice. I'm gonna have to pull out my cryo weapons again and check this out. It sounds nice. You're deadly serious about the ear sticking through the BOS hood? That has annoyed you since day one? That's pretty awesome. Has that been an issue since, like, you said since launch? I am in my voice chat in the Fallout Live section of my voice chat if anybody is interested in jumping in and chatting. While we wait for the servers to come back up.
Hello.
Hello. How goes it?
Oh, it's going. It took me a moment to find the patch notes that you were reading from, because I had to go to the website and there was even a link there that just wasn't doing it.
To be honest, to pull them up so quickly, I used the Discord.
Yeah. No, because there were a couple times I clicked on links and it didn't give me the patch notes at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, "What is this?"
No, I'm serious about those ears sticking through the hood. That has annoyed me forever.
It's really stuck in your craw, huh?
Yeah, like it's not just with the Brotherhood of Steel hood either. It's like anything that uses a similar model to that
Any of the
had the
like
same issue.
cowl-like
Yes,
costume pieces.
yeah. So I'm hoping the issue's fixed with all of them now, but we'll see. Because I really love the Free States armor, or the outfit with the helmet that had the little cowl under the helm.
Yep. I've
But my
got
ears
that
always
one.
stuck out of it.
I don't have any male characters, so I didn't know about that one. The one male character I have was my old junkyard man, and he only uses melee weapons that are like um tire iron, things like
Oh, like
that.
tool
Yeah,
Yeah.
based.
tool
Yeah.
base. Yeah, he's a fix it, and he's like a older man, and that's a character I have on Xbox. So I haven't even seen that character since I lost the Xbox.
Oh no. You lost your Xbox?
Well,
Or did you lose the
I had to
account?
sell
Or
it.
oh, well that sucks.
Yeah, I had to sell it for bills and stuff when we were in a tight spot, but
Yeah.
but
Hopefully you've bounced back since then.
oh yeah, yeah. And I'm working on saving so I can get Xbox and PlayStation back. So
Yeah,
Super
I've had to
eager
do that
to
before
shut
a
up.
long time ago. Before I went away to was it just before I moved to Boston? I had to reduce the amount of stuff I had by so much because I could only afford putting so much cargo to ship ahead to where I was moving to. So I had to I lost like a lot of RPG books and stuff like that. And then what I couldn't sell I had to throw out. Like throw it in the dumpster, and my heart
oh my
broke as I was
gosh,
doing it. Yep. Yeah, that was insane.
we thought
That was
about
not a
that.
fun moment for me.
That was a moment when we thought we were going to lose the house, but luckily things worked out. We still got the house.
That's great. That is, yeah, I'm really glad you're back.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited to try out that cosmic knife again.
Oh, I love
I
that
mean, it was
thing.
good. It was pretty decent before.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be my go-to side weapon, but I remember when they first posted it, and I was like, "Yep, this is the weapon that's going to replace my bone knife on pretty much every character I've got." Because I always carry like a backup knife in case I ever run out of ammo. Like I very rarely do, but sometimes like I gotta have like something I could yank out real quick in my number one hotbar slot, quick bar slot. So I'll swap over to one and just start shanking people. And if it doesn't do what the bone knife does, like I it doesn't really improve my situation because that thing hits so fast and so hard for no perks.
All right, so this is one of the
And when
people
I
we're
saw the
talking
cosmic
to.
knife, yeah,
Is
yeah, like I
Bram.
remember looking at it with Stabby. I was just like, this is might be a game changer.
Your YouTube is so bright.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I always go in dark mode
Yeah, same.
for pretty much everything.
Yeah.
My
It's
eyes.
so bright.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
we
hit
love
100
Fallout
subs today.
76. You hit 100 subs. I was getting ready to say. I just noticed that.
Nice.
Yeah, I am 1/4 my way back to hitting what I was, which is
Nice.
amazing. I feel pretty good about that.
So this is
That's
one of the
good.
people that we're talking to now. This is Ram. Uh,
Hello.
give a little shout out to his channel. We've got 100 subs. We can increase that. He really likes Fallout and plays other games too. Lots of other
And
stuff.
the moment when this server frees up, I'm gonna run in and start blasting.
Start blasting. Oh, I can't wait to try out the cryo weapons too. The changes that they made to that.
Yeah,
Oh,
as you mentioned that, the first thing I thought of was the harpoon gun. That is
Yes.
like kind of on
Yeah.
the verge of being likable, but
Well, you
I
saw they
thought,
changed the Iceman's mod too.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure how I feel about that. I was actually talking about that recently with someone about how useful Iceman's was if you didn't want something to come rushing at you really, really quickly. Like, it was great for a weapon that had long reload times that you,
Yeah.
you knew the moment you hit them, they were going to start rushing you. And so Iceman's slowed your enemy down. And that's what I liked about it.
See, I never used it, so I might actually use it
Played with it
now.
for a little while.
I haven't used Iceman's,
But
but it's one of those things like I might throw it on there now to see what's all the hype.
Yeah.
So
Could be
here
something.
is Peak Gamer Bod's channel. Let's see, you got 34 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm up like 4 from last time I looked.
How often do you look?
Not very often, to be honest.
I used to look at, I used to have like a browser thing that I had added to my like a browser add-on that showed me my channel stats no matter which portion that I was on.
Yeah.
And I realized that if I kept looking at it, like I would get like weird about it. And I'm just like, I can't keep doing this, staring at it, hoping something's going to change. Because it would happen passively, even if I wasn't doing actively.
Right?
It just made me feel bad.
Ooh.
Let's see. Who else? Like, and we also have to give a shout out to Coffee. Finally hit
Yes.
500 subs.
Hooray!
Coffee's in the big leagues now.
Awesome channel.
Has Coffee gotten monetized yet?
Yes.
Mhm.
Ooh, fabulous.
Shout out. Also one of my mods. She keeps the links in there. That I really appreciate that. TXL and their viewers just joined to say hello. Hello.
You said she keeps the links in there, and I just couldn't help it but think of Coffee just trying to keep the links in a cage.
Against their will.
Welcome in, everybody. Let's see. Do we have TXL's link? Said that backwards. TLX, not TXL. I'm doing badly today with words. Oh, was there anything else in particular in the patch notes? A lot of it, I'm just like, okay, this is in the build menu. I haven't come across that stuff.
There was one thing I noticed that I think I saw on there. The oh, what is the name of that mineral? That crystal?
Ultrasight?
The ultrasight.
Yes. The ultrasight throne and chair, which I know I had, but I couldn't put them down anymore. I think they fixed that. Because I had them on my build menu, but apparently I can't build them anymore, which I know I had those because I have a very clear screenshot of one of my camps with the throne sitting there and all my chairs sitting there.
Was there an issue with thrones in general?
I don't. The last one that I put down was the Haybell throne, and it was fine.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm recalling this from. I might be wrong, but I think I remember somewhere that like thrones were
Let's make sure we're subscribed.
Being testy.
Oh yeah, I remember this channel. I've been watching the London streams. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was watching those the other day.
Yeah.
I was wondering why that name was so familiar.
I was like, I knew that one. I know that one.
And
yeah,
subscribe.
I am also. There were so many problems that just wasn't Bethesda related with that. Like I had problems signing into other games as well. And then when I went to go see what was happening about that, it turns out that there was a cascading issue that affected so many other systems that were not Amazon related, that like because of the way data transfer was handled, that because it passed through or because it interacted with data from the Amazon centers, that it just spread out to other things. And blew my mind how far it went.
Have a good one, TLX. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. We're just waiting for the servers to come back up, just chit-chatting.
I just keep hitting the button on my controller. Like, please be up, please be up, please be up.
Right.
I just really want to see what's in the Atom Shop. I don't even care about playing the game. I just want to see what's in the Atom Shop.
What's in the shop?
What?
What's in the shop?
What's in the shop? I gotta buy things I'm not gonna use.
Pretty much.
That's how I look at it now.
Oh, I have always looked at it that way.
I think the last thing I got from the Atom Shop was the I got that little kit, the manufacturer, like the steel mill kit with the brick walls and stuff. It looks like an old turn of the century warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jacob Zoom.
Hello, Jacob. Click on Xbox
and Jellybean La Luna.
Oh, I like that name, Jellybean La Luna.
It does have a certain ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I try to click on my PlayStation to get it to come up, I switch to the hammer to start hitting it, and it's still not putting me in the game. Might have to switch to the shotgun next.
Yeah, I keep clicking, checking periodically. The servers are down. The servers are down.
We're not junkies or anything.
Finally. Yeah.
Give me my fix. Give me my fix. I'm itching.
Oh yeah, that is right. They got Spooky Scorched in the mini season and the Fallout Day stuff. They had to, yeah.
Yes, that's probably a lot to get in one go.
Yeah, because you know something went wrong with either the Spooky Scorched or the mini season.
And I bet you buttholes puckered at Bethesda through all the Amazon stuff because they're trying to port everything out and get everything working correctly, and then along comes this issue.
Oh, Otto, hello.
Hello, Otto. Yes, many issues due to one local outage. Yep.
Ain't it a bitch?
Oh,
I am still waiting for my alternative of vaping to arrive.
oh, what's the alternative?
The alternative to vaping is smoking?
No, I'm not going back to smoking. That's for damn sure. I'm not going back to smoking. No, I ordered this thing called Fume. It
Oh,
basically,
yeah. Yeah,
it
yeah.
basically just flavors the air,
Uh-huh.
but it helps with the whole like oral fixation of smoking.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen podcasters talk about it as a sponsor.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's gonna help because right now I'm using suckers.
Mm.
But I'm up to like, what is this, day 5 now?
Oh,
Or day
nice.
4? Might be 5.
Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it.
I know it's rough. It really is.
I think I can do good until I go to work, and then I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, my big thing is I haven't had a soda. Like, usually I buy a soda as a treat,
Yeah.
mhm.
and then I haven't had one in a couple of weeks. But I used to drink a lot of soda, and then like I gained heaps of weight through COVID, and then I kind of went down from like drinking a 2 liter a day for like a while, and then I stopped after COVID, and then I went down to like a 20 ounce on the week, one day on the weekend as my cheat day, and now I've finally like not looked at soda in the on the countertop going, man, I really want one of those right now. So it's been helpful. And now I have
Hmm?
I was gonna say a soda, yeah, that's usually a treat thing for me, or a I need I need sugar now.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, even if with my blood sugar issues, like it's not even really been all that helpful. It's just like what I really need to do is sit down and have like a regular meal
oh yeah.
and not try to eat out of a box or something.
Yeah. The meal
Yeah.
having the meal helps when you have
Hmm.
low blood sugar.
I started like boiling eggs,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I need protein for blood sugar, those work out really, really well.
Monster coffee is your downfall?
Mean
Oh,
Bean.
I've never tried it.
That'll do it for you.
Mean Bean is the best.
A monster
Hello,
coffee.
everybody.
Mhm.
Hello, Otto. Welcome to
Mm.
Hey,
the
hey.
chit chat.
Yeah, I noticed that was going on.
Wakey wiki.
He was drinking 4 or more a day.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
insane.
I mean,
My metabolism couldn't handle that. I
I
can't
I,
even drink one.
I mean,
yeah,
as long as they were the regulars and not the like double and triple shot monster coffees, because I'm
ever
right
since
there
I
with you.
started doing my own cold brew, I drink a fair amount of
Yeah,
coffee
that's
too.
what I do. Is I'll for my caffeine thing, like I had instant, and
Mm,
like I'm kind of burnt out on instant coffee right now. Otherwise I'd make like cold frothy ones.
yeah.
I went
Well,
back to actually using my coffee machine again, but
no, I
I
just like do actual cold brew. I cold brew like a gallon at a time.
yeah, that's what I did is I took everything that I was using for my coffee maker, and I just would brew stuff in the refrigerator and let it sit because I could just set it and forget it and come back later.
Right. Yeah, I when I first started, I actually kept my old coffee maker around just to pour stuff through the filter in that, and then I switched to using putting the coffee filter in a strainer above one of those really big Pyrex measuring cups,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I pull it out. But one of the things I really like about the cold brew is I can control how much caffeine I put in, because I can take like a bag of regular coffee and a bag of decaf and make sort of like half calf.
Ah,
Oh, I can't do half calf. Oh no, I can't do cold beverages. I like hot beverages. So I like hot coffee and I like hot tea.
I can't do hot beverages.
I do like hot tea, but the thing is, like,
dude,
I
coming up
I-
on the season for it for sure.
yeah, I
Mhm.
grew up in Texas, so like half the year I do not want anything hot.
Yep. In Minnesota, it's around this time, it's like everybody grows their beards out, and then we're also at the same time like draining entire coffee pots of hot tea
Yeah.
and hot coffee.
I did discover the bane to my existence the other day, though. I get espresso shots added to any drink at Dunkin's. That was the
That'll
worst
do it.
thing ever to figure out.
Now they have the killer monster brew.
Hmm.
See, regular coffee makes my heart want to blow up.
Comes with a warning on the label: do not operate heavy machinery while drinking this beverage.
Well,
Yeah, I
see,
do regular coffee, regular hot coffee, black. I don't like anything in it, and I'll have probably and 16, 17 cups of that a day.
oh my goodness.
I drink a lot of coffee. That's my main beverage, is coffee and water.
Yeah. Well, like, A, I had asthma as a kid, and B, I had a fairly early diagnosis with ADHD. So, like, my entire system, my liver, my brain, everything just laughs at caffeine. Like, you are so weak sauce.
Mhm.
Low
That's why I
Alhoon
have to drink
Gaming.
so much.
Like, yeah, compared to all the stimulants that I took as a kid, like, caffeine is just tickles.
Let's give Alhoon Gaming a shout out here.
Hello.
Your hands got shaking and stuff. 17 cups, yes. I drink a lot of coffee.
Oh my God.
Coffee pot decanter gives me 10, and it'll take me like 4 hours to knock it out, but I will.
Yeah, one of the funniest things was the first time I went to university when I was like 20. I was in the art dorm, but it was right across the street from the dorm that housed the kids that were doing the special program that was like the last 2 years of high school and the first 2 years of college at the same time. And like, that dorm was full of so many different kinds of weird kids, and like a lot of them had never had coffee, had never had even Coke or anything. So like
What were
every
they,
now and then,
Mormons?
well, not just Mormons, like they some of them had grown up in fairly rural communities and were the weird kid at school, so they didn't do that, or they had hippies as parents or whatever. But every now and then, like every few weeks, one of them would especially in the fall, would cave in and like want to pull an all nighter, and they would like chug a ton of coffee for the first time ever, and would then and we'd sit there and have to like babysit them
Do you need
through
a handler for
overdosing on
this?
coffee because they weren't used to it.
That's right, kids. Don't do drugs. And if you're gonna do them, have somebody who can monitor you.
Yeah.
You told your friend if it doesn't turn on in a couple hours, you might go to sleep. Oh, they're usually up, hopefully fairly quickly, the servers. Has it been just
is
an
that what
hour? I'm just waiting on the servers to come back up.
Oh, I was wondering what was up with that. Yeah, I remember seeing the notice that maintenance was coming, but I hadn't been keeping track of the day.
Oh, maintenance is here.
They
It's
brought it.
moving day. It's moving day. I'm
Maintenance.
sorry.
Touch
How
day
many
is
of you
coming.
it reminded me of The Secret of Nim.
Maintenance day is
Now
here.
is
Bring out your
coming. It's
dead.
moving day.
Bring out your dead.
The the maintenance is here. It's twiddle your thumbs down.
Oh, I've seen them go for like a day before, but that's been a long time.
Oh, you've been playing
Like-
since
Yeah.
since the concept came out.
Yeah.
Pete remembers when there was nothing in the world.
There really was nothing. Like, there were no humans. You can find a corpse from time to time,
It's like
Yeah.
but
There's
I
skeletons
love
everywhere.
the thought of that, like that Bethesda
So-
really thought, oh, here's an open world with nothing in it.
So
You all have fun.
No.
were there? What
the
about-
plan
what about-
was they were going to
Hey,
add them.
they've had even more brain dead ideas than that before. So
So were the at least the robot NPCs, at least some of them,
Oh, yeah. All
in
the,
the early
any-
version? Okay.
any NPC that you could talk to was a robot. That's what it was. There were no humans. Rose was
Yeah.
there. You had so pretty much any robot NPC that's there now was there
Yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah,
in
see,
some
I
form.
I didn't really pay attention to it when it first came out.
That's why Boomer's broken so badly. They finally fixed them.
But yeah, I wasn't sure exactly how the rollout for NPC
Well-
robots was, because the first few people I saw Let's Playing
Yeah.
76 were concentrating almost exclusively on making their own, like doing just looting places and seeing what they could do with the camp building system.
yeah, I heard. Yeah, it was camp builders and role players that kept the game alive.
Yeah.
Well, and also like a lot of them had like really weird ideas about what the different areas were like, and I was kind of starting to wonder if there was nothing in the game dropping any lore, because like a lot of people didn't get that the ash heap was based on Centralia. They thought it was volcanic.
Ooh,
I
I got
was
a
like-
video dropping about the ash heap soon.
The lore was buried, is the best way to put it.
Yeah. Okay.
I love hearing stories about people that talk about the Fallout 76 when it first came out, because it sounds like old people. You know, back in my day in Fallout,
Yeah.
we didn't have
We didn't have
NPCs.
people to talk to, and we loved it.
Well, I'm under the
We had to
belief
walk
that
half the map naked just to find another.
We
Uphill,
did.
both ways.
we did. But I'm under the
Uphill
belief that
both
they
ways.
always intended to put in human
We only had
NPCs.
cram, and we loved it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's one of the other things. Like, to me, it seemed like they had originally planned NPCs just like any other game, and they just couldn't make it. Like, they
Yeah.
couldn't make their it. So
The
it seemed
deadline.
to me. Yeah, it seemed to me like it was a sort of a
Rushed.
quick fix.
It was a rush job to begin
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, and I was told it had like multiple gaming teams working on it, and not everything transferred between all the teams. So they had a lot of setbacks because of inter-team communication.
Yeah, that would not surprise me at all.
Well, and also part of the problem is that basically they were making Fallout 4 into a multiplayer online game.
Yeah.
which is why, so they're taking a game that was never meant to be what it is and making it into something else.
Well, like Bethesda, ever since Bethesda got hold of
They were able to do it
that
with Elder
franchise,
Scrolls.
and exactly, yeah, even with Elder Scrolls, like every time they came out with a new game, people were like, "Is this going to have multiplayer? Is this going to have multiplayer?" So they've been fiddling with the idea for a long time, but they didn't have any idea of how to actually pull it off.
Yeah, like
Yeah. And
Speaking
so,
of
like,
which,
they
I
did
need to get that fixed so I can go back to Skyrim. I have got an issue with my trying to load up Skyrim and Outer Worlds. I started those playthroughs. It just won't let me load him up. It keeps crashing.
I haven't had that, but it's really inconsistent what's happening lately for me on my end for sure.
Yeah, I definitely want to get back into Outer Worlds since Outer Worlds 2 is coming out.
Yep.
Can't wait for
I
that.
got that one loaded. I bought that one recently against my better financial judgment, but it was like $9, so I was just like, I'm not gonna miss that.
Yeah.
And while we're just waiting for the servers to come up, I'm gonna scroll through some more great YouTubers. There's
Friends of the channel?
StabbyandFriends.
Yeah, Stabby's amazing. You guys should definitely check her out. She's also got like one of the best communities too.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely seems that way.
It blows my mind how active her Discord is.
Stabby's one of the few that I know they're around, but I never seem to catch them.
Well, they're very busy too, but they always seem to have time for people. Like if I'm hanging out with Stabby, I gotta like, hey, I'm doing this on this day around this time. Are you available? And they'll give me a yes or no, and I'll work it out until something happens. But mostly it's because we like network behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah, so this is a good time to highlight some other YouTubers while we're waiting. And you can see who's in my subscribe area.
You know who's really caught my attention lately in a way that I did not think like it was really going to be like this massive change, and then I was just like, have I been missing this all along? Is Bubbleonia.
Oh yeah.
Like Bubbleonia is a lot of fun to watch stream. I think it's because they have a lot of like performance experience, like being in bands and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bubbleonia.
And Bubbleonia paid me a compliment saying that he took a lot of his inspirations from like a lot of my some of my immersive connections to my characters. And he was just like, yeah, I really like that, you were able to bring a story to everything that you do, even if nobody cared about it. The fact that it was there, and that felt like that was for specific people. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I always thought that was something that everybody did.
I used to think that way too when people play video games. It's like if you're playing an RPG, don't you try to find an immersive approach to it? And apparently that's not always true.
Yeah, like each of my characters has like a little backstory and stuff I keep in my head. I have headcanon for each of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I got a pirate, I got a ghoul girl, like truly survivor ghoul girl, reclaiming her personal power again. I've got a Vault-Tec botanist. I really try to come at things from different angles, and my somewhat unhinged space cowboy, it's just like I'm mixing genres with character concepts that are pretty amazing. So
I usually start out doing that, but the fact of the matter is, like, I have a much, like in real life too, I have a much deeper connection to spaces and places and things like that than people most of the time. And so
Ah,
my main connection to gaming frequently winds up being
without that,
um yeah, exploring like environmental stuff. Like I've tried so many times to start developing like I got pretty far in learning um Unity, and the thing is I would so heavily develop the assets and the spaces and stuff and then get kind of bogged down on like how to do mechanics, for example, or how to actually implement a story as opposed to just like coming up with all of the lore behind it.
I'm
So,
I'm a little. I think I need a little bit more context of what you're trying to say because I think I might be able to help you. But
well, I mean,
are,
um,
are you talking about from like a coding perspective or from a content creation perspective? Well, I guess that
it's
sort
it's
of covers both.
it's really kind of hard to explain. It, to be perfectly honest, I think it has more than anything to do with um, uh, the autistic side of my brain chemistry. Um, like
My Achilles heel is usually like writing discipline.
I suppose that might be a good way to put it.
Yeah, like
Um,
I'll find myself I have all of these ideas and then it's just like the next step usually in my creative writing class was just write them down, write them down. Well, what happens if you're like kind of overstimulated on what's inside your head,
yeah,
and then all the thoughts start jumbling and mixing and some things sound really really good when they kind of don't.
yeah. Like
And-
I know on a technical level how to handle things like that. Like my personal like just hard copy library is like well over 1,500 books, and I'd say a good 200 of them are like at least tangentially related to on writing. Like,
Mhm.
the uh, uh, everything from like classic writing stuff like Strunk and White and whatnot to um, the this is the book about writing that Stephen King put out, and this is the book about writing that
Oh
you know
yeah.
so and so put out, and like entire series about how to handle. Like I know on a technical level how to handle writing, but actually getting it moving, I run into a lot of the same problems I run into with just trying to um, socialize in the first place, I think.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I'm taking a step down the rabbit hole. I'm reading the Fallout 76 discussion forum to see
Uh,
who is getting annoyed
whoops.
by the servers not being up.
We all are. Get the servers up. We're jonesing. I'm definitely jonesing because this is usually my, Tuesdays I have the day off, so it's my Fallout time, and I'm like, come on, this is my
You can
Fallout
do it,
time.
Bethesda. I believe in you.
Well, and that's always one of the hazards of having your days off in the middle of the week is like so much of like so many companies still assume everybody is working 9 to 5 Monday, Friday, and they structure when they're doing their like maintenance around that,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Well, that's
And
because
I'm
they're
like,
going based upon flawed statistics. I know a lot of the jobs,
yeah,
they're like, what's full time look like for you? Is it like 30 hours? And I'm like, that has never been a full time. concept
Right.
to me. Like, you might
Right.
have to
Well,
explain that to me.
yeah. I mean, and it's been that way for a long time. Like it has been a long time since the majority. Actually, I'm kind of hard pressed to believe that there's ever been a time where the majority of people um were on that 9 to 5 bankers hours kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's
Like, they
just
still
that
happen, but it's not.
the majority actually have enough disposable income to try and enjoy things that had traditionally been only for the middle class. And
This
the
isn't
rest of the
happening anymore.
business world has not caught up with that. The rest of the business world is still thinking, we're exclusively working for the middle and upper class. We're exclusively working for the people who have office hours, regular office hours.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, that's not how the world works anymore, assholes.
Interconnectivity and the digital, everything that can be done digitally can be done whenever they want. So the convenience of being able to do stuff like
Yeah.
that has kind of changed everything.
You tried it again, and it's saying no on Xbox. You're really getting frustrated. Me too, Jacob. Me too. I'm jonesing. I need my Fallout.
I meant
Well,
I signed in.
I just signed into No Man's Sky to check all my farms, all my element farms, and
Oh shit! I can get on World of Warcraft.
handling my settlements.
Wait, no, I can't because their servers aren't up till 3.
Oh, really?
They extended their maintenance today too.
Oh,
I
well,
forgot.
that's really crappy. Like, come on. Like, don't everybody do their maintenance at the same time, please.
Yeah, but this is a popular time for them to do it, unfortunately.
Mhm.
It's like they all decided, well, let's make sure no one can play a game at this time that day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's exactly what I was saying. Is like they don't think anybody does, and I'm like, how do you still think that? It can't possibly be represented in your statistics.
Hello,
Smash
Smashy.
Snow.
Oh, there's a name I haven't seen in a while.
Smashy, make the servers come up.
Let's see.
Hello.
Hello, GoofTube. You just got the game
Welcome
today.
to
Is the
Fallout
servers down?
76.
The servers are down, and we're just chit-chatting right now. We're waiting for the servers to come back up. You just
got the game the wrong day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you gaming
So welcome
on,
to the Spend 45 podcast hour.
Yeah, right now that's almost exactly
basically,
what it feels like. It sounds an
yeah.
awful lot like a podcast.
Yeah, and I've been going through giving shout-outs to other YouTubers, so
Everyone in the fam.
there's a lot of links. Everybody in the family, yes. So, GoofTube, are you on PC or Xbox or PlayStation? What platform? Smashysnow has been a member for 6 months. Woohoo!
Nice. I
don't know
remember
why.
when Retro and I, when we would be talking back and forth during like the patch days and whatnot. I remember like one of those days, like we were just talking. It was like a 4-hour stream before Bethesda finally went up. It went really, really long. By the end of that, there was like 600 viewers, and that seemed so impressive to me at the time. Yeah, because everybody, is just chewing at the bit trying to get in the game.
Right. Everybody who wants to be playing is trying to find some other way to fix
Make the connection.
get their fix. So they're dipping into like streams they never look at because they'd rather play than listen to something, but now they can't play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So those of you
GoofTubes,
who
all 4
are
of us.
lurking,
We all all four of us play on PC, so if you ever need anything,
We
Yeah.
can.
You came to the right people.
Yeah, like drop your in-game name and we can like friend you and help you get started real quick once it gets up.
oh,
Also,
still uninvited.
have you considered Fallout First yet, or
The
are
PC
you
army.
doing? Yeah.
Can I interest you
Well,
in the
not
stash
just.
box over here?
Not just.
Can I interest you in this chem stash over here, or perhaps
right.
this ammo stash over here? Maybe even the scrap stash behind me.
Had it back in the day. Oh, you're a returning person.
Oh,
What brought you
Ah,
back? I think the current focus of the season is like camp building, and like the season's pretty lax, but they've added a bunch of extra stuff to fill up and round the edges out to make it a bit more enjoyable for some people.
I've kind of
yeah,
enjoyed the
it feels
season so
yeah,
far.
it feels like this season has been sort of an omnibus of things that they couldn't find another place to drop.
Yeah.
Back
The
in the
membership
day,
was kind of expensive. Yeah, for what it is right now. But it's also at the same time in defense of Fallout First, because I mean, for the most part, I enjoy it, but it's not always useful for me. But I will say that on Fallout First, for what you pay for, it's pretty generous, I'd say,
yeah.
compared to other subscription models.
Well, like Coffee said, the atoms you get from it alone equal the price you're paying monthly. And
Oh,
then
That's
that's not
fun.
even including all the
Yeah.
extras.
you played back in beta.
You're not going to recognize it, I will say.
Hello.
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 I figured I might as well join the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to like, maybe I should type more so that I'm not talking over people.
Nah.
Seems pretty good to me.
This has been a good little chit chat session so far.
Right?
Played the game back in beta. Oh, okay. So you're a returner like Pete played back in beta. Back in your day. Didn't have those NPCs. That still just
Back
tickles
in my
me.
day, it was all robots. They did it.
All we had was rocks. I mean robots.
We just did Morgantown. Uphill both ways. Steelheart had to get around.
That was just logging into Morgantown. Going
That
uphill
was the
both
hub.
ways. Yeah.
What, was it? Was it the hub? Like I
No.
know I came in much later.
I stayed away from that place as much as I could. That and
I came a season after Wastelanders came out.
Charleston.
Like, what was my first season? I'd have to go back and look. But yeah, I came in, what was it, Nuka World on tour?
My first
came
season
in-
was season after Nuka World.
That was your first one?
Yeah, the Grogneck season right after Nuka World.
And my first season was the tail end of the Cryptid Hunter, I think.
I can't
Oh, Rip
remember
Herring,
what
the first one? Because they've had
and-
2 of those.
Well, like no, like the most recent one. Like I didn't figure out how the seasons worked until it was too late for me to actually catch up. And I literally just barely missed the one thing that I really wish I had, which is the chessboard.
Oh,
Or the checkerboard.
I remember,
I
getting
see
that.
so many people using that, and I want it so bad, but it hasn't come up in the Atom Shop, and I literally just barely missed it by like a page.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because they don't want to discount it and send it back out, because it probably is due for camp building reasons. It is a very well requested item. So
Yeah,
I
well,
wouldn't
yeah.
think that they'll go on
Checkerboard you
discount.
can place. So like if I had the checkerboard, I could go in your camp and I can place a bunch of checkerboards.
I
Ooh,
suppose,
we may have found a workaround for you then.
like it would be interesting to work with, but it's such a utility item that you kind of need to just have it to make the most of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's nice to have it, but I'm just saying a
Last
worker
of your camp and then
don't
move
have
them.
it. If one of your friends has it, they can come and place it in your camp. Most of the things that come from the scoreboard, they don't ever let you place it in somebody else's camp. But even during that season, as soon as you got it, you could go place it in somebody else's camp. And it's been that way as long as it's been out.
That was it. Captain Cosmos. That was my first scoreboard, because that was the first scoreboard.
That was your first scoreboard because it's the first scoreboard.
Yeah.
I can't even remember which scoreboard we came in on. You remember seeing all the posters when it was in beta and announced that there was going to be NPCs?
So my first scoreboard on Xbox was the Grognak after Nuka World. My first season on PlayStation was the tail end of the one where we had like all the beach stuff, like the tiki torches and
Oh yeah, the yeah, I know
had the
exactly what you're talking about.
the surfboards and
Yeah.
I forget what season that was, but anyways, that was my first one on PlayStation. And then I don't remember what my first one was on PC.
I
Oh,
want to say the one with surfboards was the first one that I actually like knew what I was doing and participated in. So it was maybe the one right after. I don't know. It's hard for me to remember.
So on PC, it would have been whatever was back at like somewhere between Halloween and Christmas last year. What one was that?
I don't
brain
know.
fart. I suppose, like,
Man, at this point they start all running together for me.
76
Yeah.
seasons.
Right?
Was it the Rip
I
Daring
remember,
one?
was it the Gleaming Depths? That
No.
hit like a year ago.
Gleaming Depths was like at the beginning of December.
So the
I
one
started my
before
first-
that.
I started my first PC account on Halloween. And I started my alt account on Christmas. So it would have been the one right before Gleaming Depths.
Gleaming Depths was the Enclave one, right?
There was one right. I think that was.
Maybe.
Was it Shoot for the Stars? Or was that.
No, Shoot for the Stars was like summer before last.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, thank you, Smashy, for
Was
the
it the
5 gifted
presidential?
membership. The first one I can't even read. What is it? Namatas?
Trying to find a list.
Halvez,
okay,
Crazy
it'll be
Town,
on the
Stabby and
wiki.
Friends, and Holla if you fear me. Oh, that's another one we can highlight. We can highlight Holla.
Ooh. Yeah.
Let's
Crazy
highlight
Town,
Holla.
big supporter of the community. Yeah, so it looks like Blood and Rust is coming up. Appalachian Modern Living is where we're at. Gone Fishing was the last one. Glow of the Duel. Gleaming Depths. Milepost Zero. Country Road was the one before Gleaming Depths. And then Pioneer Scouts, Skyline Valley. Duel with the Devil, which was Rip Daring Part 2. The Big Score, which introduced Atlantic City. Fight for Freedom, Shoot for the Stars, Rip Daring and the Cryptid Hunt. Then it was Nuka World. So that goes back as far as I've been around. December 6, 2022.
See, and I started at the very, very beginning of the first Rip Daring. I started, I think it was like March 6th or something like that.
According to the wiki, February 28th, March 6th, not that far into that.
Thanks for the super
that
chat.
went all the way
So
through.
happy you found this channel. I'm happy you found this too.
Oh man, big shout out to Jacob Zoom 750.
Yes.
Another channel would be Ember.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ember.
can't forget Ember.
Can't
Ember's
forget
amazing.
Ember, yeah. Let's see.
Well, Ember, Stabby, Sven, and myself are planning on doing another ladies' night next week.
Is
Yeah.
it making a comeback?
It is.
Making it come back.
Well,
There's
it never
Ember.
really left. It's just that my life has been kind of upside down. So we kind of put everything on hold, and everything in my life is on hold right now. So I figured, well, we might as well bring Ladies' Night back because I can't do anything else.
Yeah, and then I think we tried to plan it earlier, but then everybody had things.
Yeah, we were going to do it a couple
This
weeks
year
ago.
has been wild.
Tell me
Everybody
about
had
it.
things. Ember actually went to West Virginia.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I liked it when I was there.
Well, no, she didn't just go to West Virginia. She went to, like,
Yeah,
The
she went to
Fallout
Helvetia
places,
and
yeah.
Mount Pleasant and
Fallout
everything.
it would be different if she was just in wild West Virginia, but she was in, like, the Fallout stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, it was interesting to hear her perspective on it as a visitor, as opposed to somebody who grew up there and went to all those places all the time.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Are you referring to yourself?
I am referring to myself. I grew up in eastern Kentucky, right on the border between Kentucky and West Virginia. So we went into West Virginia a lot because I had family over there. And, Point Pleasant, that's where I went to band camp every year.
Again, I'm sorry.
Camden Park, that was a thing that we went to multiple times a year on school trips because it was a close park and you can do everything that you need to do in Camden Park in just a couple hours because it's a trolley park. It's one of the only trolley parks left in the world. There's like 12 of them. And it's supposed to be a park that you can spend hours there, not days. So it's that kind of amusement park. It's one that you go and you spend hours and have a picnic and then you leave. It's not one that you have to spend days at trying to get on the rides and all that good stuff. But it's an interesting place, and it was nice to see the pictures that she had when she was streaming with Nuka Nerd of it, and I was like, oh man, that place has not changed. Like, it is still ingrained in my memory exactly the same. It hasn't changed since I was a kid.
Well, I never actually got to see any of the Fallout places. The farthest I got into it in West Virginia is in the very, very north, up over by Wheeling, just south of Pittsburgh, in that area. And I used to travel to West Virginia because I used to travel for Boffer LARPs. And one of our locations that we would frequently engage in mass battles was in that region. So I would go between Detroit, Chicago, Columbus, and West Virginia a lot. I traveled all through. I think I went to Lexington for a little while. We had one event there. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, Holly, we were just talking about you.
He probably got the message on his phone.
I just dropped Nuka Nerd's link in the chat.
Nuka Nerd. Let's see if I can pull up Nuka Nerd. Yeah, there we go.
Why does it do that? It does that top chat thing, and I never see when Hollis says something.
Yep. I wish
Yeah.
it went auto to all messages.
Yeah.
I wish
live
it
chat.
started at live chat.
Well, especially if you're the streamer or the moderator, you need to see all
Yeah.
chat or live
Yeah.
chat. So it should automatically go to.
Yeah, I think that, well, especially like in OBS, start at live chat, please.
That's because Smashy, it's on that top chat instead of live chat, like we were just complaining. I don't know why it does that at the top of the chat bar. It just, I don't even know why top chat is a thing, to be honest.
I don't know. Maybe some people's chats are so spammy that they need
Well,
to.
yeah.
Well, I
Like
was gonna
a lot of
say,
that's
I'm
based on the people that
theorizing.
have like hundreds of people showing up to their everything, and this chat is going by so fast that like not even a speed reader can possibly read it.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you have somebody like Angry Turtle, I mean, obviously you're just gonna want to catch highlights. You don't want to see every single chat.
Yeah,
Right.
I see that, but I
And not
mean, like,
necessarily wanting to see everything in everybody's chat either.
I'll be right back.
yeah, I guess I get it now. I wasn't thinking of it in that form. I was thinking of it, the smaller form.
Small streamer
Yeah,
form.
we're so used to being, the small guy that it's like I've watched like big name streamers a couple of times. So, like I don't get the feel of the community so hard, but like I can see like it's just you're just inundated with stuff. Like as a streamer, I like feel bad for them because like they can't respond to everything. But like
Well,
would you even want to? Like that would slow everything down so
So
much.
much, yeah.
well, that's where moderators come in too, though, because your moderators should be people that are familiar with you as the streamer and
Mm.
how you operate to be able to answer those questions. And also to be able to bring those questions to light. If they can't answer it, then
Mm.
they're guiding that question to you to make sure that you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're moderators are supposed to be an extension of the streamer.
That's like when I was doing the Snoopy and the Great Mystery Club, the first stream. I was so engrossed in the game, I was missing all the chat. But Coffee was there to be like, she's not reading chat, guys. she's too focused on on Snoopy. It's a weird game to be engrossed in. But I was like fully in world there, fully engrossed.
Well, but it's not really a weird game if it's what you enjoy. Like I don't understand, like there's such a stigma around, in my opinion, like what a gaming channel should be streaming. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, gaming channels should be more about having a community. And if those are the games you enjoy, then go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Knock your socks off. If you want to pull up Stardew Valley or Animal Crossings or whatever, like if that's what makes you happy, then go for it. It's not weird at all.
It's been on the top of my head, just to echo your remark on that, and to kind of expand on that a little bit. I've been like really thinking about like the effects of what multiplayer games have to do with the community versus single player games. And
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed that like growth seems to happen more with like if I'm playing Fallout 76, even though I'm not really playing it super hardcore at the moment, when I was like the community kind of rallied around that. Like we could all play together. So
Right.
I was like, but then like when I'm doing 7 Days to Die, and I'm playing solo, it doesn't seem to have the same effect, or it doesn't get more people into the community more so than. But I have also seen it on the reverse with other larger, like I also watch 7 Days to Die streamers, and there's some of the like massive communities that are very interconnected, but a lot of them also run servers in the background.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, but I think a lot of it is finding a balance. But at the end of the day, if the streamer is not enjoying what they're playing,
Mhm.
then the viewers aren't going to enjoy being there. And that goes
Oh,
for
for sure.
Oh yeah.
any streamer. That's not even just gaming.
Yeah.
If the streamer isn't enjoying, if they don't have enough passion for what it is they're presenting,
Mhm.
why am I going to want to be there if you're miserable? Because that just makes me feel miserable.
I should tell you about somebody known as Rufus the Red then.
Wow.
Wow.
I know Rufus.
Yeah. I've had to leave his streams as just screaming, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, you're
Well,
triggering me, sir."
okay, but at the same time, and this is something I've actually considered in my own growth throughout, is there are some people that have, I kind of refer to it as more of like the Xbox mentality. They are in that rage gamer like mindset. Everything is making them mad, and it's all about being angry, and let's just be toxic. And I mean, that works. You're going to attract those type of people. So
Toxicity and
what?
rage baiting.
Is
But
that
Oh,
an indicator? Did that culture kind of spill out of Xbox? Because I never owned Xbox. Like when Xbox Live first came out, I was already leaving the console market.
Kind of like
in my
queso.
opinion, yes,
Yeah.
Xbox is a more toxic community. And it's funny because great example. So playing 76, I play it on all three platforms. Okay. If you go down and need to be stimpacked on PC or PlayStation, I would say almost 95% of the time at least, someone
Somebody.
will come hit you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go down on Xbox, you'll have 10 people run past you. Some people will even stop and look at you and then just run on. They'll just leave you. I was
Damn.
doing mischief night
That's
the other night.
rough.
They'll
They'll
I was
stop and
doing
emote.
They
the other
stop and
night.
then they're like, "How many Simpacks do I have left?" Nah.
Oh, they don't even do that. They only stop to emote.
I went down twice the other night on Xbox during mischief night and nobody got me up. Had people running past me. When I spawned back in the second time, it was at the end where the Assaultrons come up. I just started spamming nuke-nades. I am not normally that kind of person, but I was so mad. I just started spamming the nuke-nades and I blew everything up on them. I was like, there you have it. You're going to be that way, then I'm going to be that way too. Like, and it does. It baits the rage out. And
yeah.
I don't understand the mentality, because the world would be a so much better place if people would learn to just stop for half a second and do something nice for somebody else.
Hello,
Yeah.
Well-
Xbox player here, Mike Gonzalez.
Mike Gonzalez.
Well,
Cat Lover
You could-
completely agrees. Xbox is the worst, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not saying that every single Xbox player is that way. I've met some wonderful Xbox players.
But I imagine the cultural stereotype for Xbox
Yeah.
exists likely for a reason. I've heard people talk on Xbox Live, but I didn't think that was like normal.
As a general rule, yes, I would say that Xbox is a toxic environment. Now, like I say, there are nice people on Xbox. I've met them.
I haven't.
Well, and part of the problem is like almost exactly what you were talking about experiencing. Like when you go into a toxic environment, it's really easy to absorb it.
Yep.
And so it becomes a self-reinforcing system.
Mm-hmm.
Starts to normalize in your psyche.
Hello,
Yep.
Radion. Did someone
Well,
say
and
Xbox is
Yeah.
toxic?
That's one of the reasons why, like,
Uh-oh,
I
we've
love
enraged
DayZ.
Smashy.
I love
no.
DayZ, but I cannot play on multiplayer, full stack multiplayer servers where everybody is just like kill on sight, spitting in people's eyes. Even my first experiences in Red Dead Online were like I played a character that wasn't white, and people were giving me all kinds of hell about it, and like tying me up on tracks, throwing me off of bridges and stuff like that, shooting me, killing my horse for random reasons. And I was just like, wow, this is insane. And occasionally I did get that later on, but it wasn't until, like, if you're surrounded by friends, people are less likely to start popping off at you.
The most toxic game ever played on Xbox
Yeah,
was
DayZ is
DayZ.
crazy bad. Rust
Well-
is another bad one. I would love to play Rust, but
clarify, I was not calling you toxic. I was saying that the general population that I have encountered is toxic.
I don't know. Smashy plays Xbox, and Smashy's the one I learned how to troll people with just recently. So I kind of see a correlation here, Smashy.
All right, all I was saying is I was not pointing fingers at any one person.
No.
No.
And that's the thing, is like individuals can be amazing. It's usually the group think where everything starts.
Yeah, exactly. It a group dynamic is totally different from the people that are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got the mob mentality.
Mm-hmm.
We checked the servers recently.
Yeah.
I
they're
have
still
the
down.
status portal that I've been refreshing every 3 minutes or so.
I keep hitting the button on my controller to see if the servers are up over and over again, so you'll know when I know.
Oh, let's
I don't
see.
even have the up right now, so I don't even know if my game's updated.
Oh. Poop.
I should probably do that though.
Xbox players love to troll at Rad Rumble. Oh.
Well, and like the other thing,
it's really easy to troll people at Rad Rumble, even accidentally, because the place is so jam packed. It's hard to.
I've seen multiple channels on YouTube that are like absolutely devoted to people like intentionally making trap camps and trolling people and baiting people, and like the whole channel is devoted to this. I've never run into, well, I very rarely run into any of that.
Okay, now trap camps. Now I know that PC you'll run into one, oh my gosh, once a year. PlayStation a little bit.
PlayStation all
more,
the time.
And then Xbox constantly.
Yeah.
No, on PlayStation I had a hit
when I
list.
run into trap camps now.
I don't think I've ever run into a trap camp on PC.
I've never on PC.
I haven't run into one since the camp changes.
Oh, since I've been playing on PC, I think I ran into one trap camp.
I would
find one trap camp at least once, maybe every other week.
I've run into exactly one that was actually definitely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a trap camp. Most of the others that might have been, it could have just been that they had their camp in a precarious place and just left. But yeah, there was one where they yanked the camp out from under me and then showed up, took my stuff, and then they revived me.
Oh, so that's not even a real trap camp.
I'd have been like, all right, fair play, you got me.
Took my stuff right in front of me and then revived me. I'm like, that's just me.
Yeah, I've encountered one trap camp on PC.
Georgia, the servers are still down.
Yeah, they're under maintenance.
Still under maintenance. So we're just chit-chatting.
Which means someone really messed up somewhere.
Me, Me, I started my
Well-
stream. Should have checked.
Well, not necessarily, because like I pointed out, not only are they doing this update on all these things in the patch notes, but they've got to activate the Spooky Scorch, they've got to activate the mini season, they've got to activate all of the Fallout Day stuff,
Yeah.
all that,
Yeah.
all
It's
that
all
jazz.
coming at once. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always usually a fairly decent size update when it's Fallout Day and all that.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty patient when it comes to maintenance.
Mhm.
I started playing World of Warcraft when Burning Legion came out, and that was like days upon days of not playing the game at all.
Cat Lover, it's very similar to console. You'll be able to join anybody that's on your friends list.
Yeah.
So chances are when the servers come back up, the 5 of us will join a server and then you can come join us.
Mm-hmm.
I come from this place of dealing with Funcom servers, so I've gained a lot of patience for shenanigans when it comes to companies not getting their servers up on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm like over 15 years of dealing with Funcom.
I remember some of the release days for some of the World of Warcraft expansions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, horrible times. Amazingly fun, but horrible at the same time. It's like fighting over like 30 people to pick one piece of fruit off the ground for a quest that requires you to get 30 of them.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's why I like I stopped playing MMOs that had shared nodes in the overworld.
They
That's one of the
stopped
reasons
doing
why I
that
love
now,
Guild
though.
Wars so much.
Smash
I'll be
it.
right back,
I
guys.
love Funcom Day. It's
All
really
right.
awesome.
Good for you. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's not. I don't know how they are now, but back in the day, and I'm talking like, between 2000 and 2018. We had a couple of, like, I remember because I knew people that volunteered for Funcom to smooth over disputes and stuff like that. They were called the advisory panel, and I remember I knew so many people that had worked with the team, and I even at one point in time knew one of the developers personally, for Anarchy Online and what was the other, Secret World. So, but I remember so many problems and so many hangups and so many delays.
Oh wow.
Let's look at some of my Steam wish lists and see if any of them have updates.
King shot. What is happening? We're just chit chatting until the servers come up.
This is the Fallout 76 podcast. Special shout out to Spend 45 for hosting us all today in an impromptu fashion. Yeah, we're all just waiting for the servers to go up, and I imagine, like, part of my brain has already imagined that the moment they come up, you're gonna see a drastic reduction in chat.
Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be like, oh, finally, let's all get in.
Wait, what is this?
Mhm.
Oh, they extended the demo update to. Huh. Maybe I should actually download the demo and play that.
Of what?
Claude.
Hmm.
It's basically a survival game where it's like you're on an island of dinosaurs. It's basically like surviving Jurassic Park.
Oh, you know what? That actually brings up an interesting point. I was hoping
What, like
that they were.
Ark?
they're gonna remake a Dino Crisis from back in the day. I would kill for a Dino Crisis remake.
But not exactly like Ark. It's like literally you're on an island that has an amusement park built on it that has dinosaur attractions.
Mm.
So it's literally you
That's
surviving in
cool, too.
Jurassic
Ark is
Park.
great.
Oh, let's cycle back to who we're talking with here. Let's see. We got Ram,
Hello.
and that
And
is
I will-
Ram's channel.
We're
Let's
just
see.
cycling back through them.
You got 101 subscribers now. Woohoo!
101.
101.
That's awesome.
And they're all
That is
Dalmatians.
amazing.
They're all Dalmatians.
Right?
Oh, so we got Ram in the house, and let's see. Peak, I never can find yours in my little list.
Yeah. I'm like a ninja.
Did you change your channel?
There it
or-
is.
At one point I did change it because it was under Whooping You, and I don't want people to get confused between my in-game name and my stream name.
And then there's Peak. There's Peak's channel. Let's see where are you at on subs now? 35.
Yeah. Woo!
Well, you could change your in-game name.
I know, but I like my in-game name.
I mean, it's not like I knew other people that were like that. Like, I think it was really funny. Like, who was it? Clumsy back when he streamed. His in-game name was Mufaka, and I was just like, and he was such like a clean, wholesome guy. But then to log in, he was like, "Yeah, that's my in-game name. Come join me." And I was just like, "Okay, what's going on here?" I would not have expected that.
My in-game name always confuses people, and I enjoy it. Period.
You like to see the expression on their face change,
Yeah.
or at least imagine it.
They're like, because usually they think I'm like, I'm an Asian guy. That's what they assume, right?
No,
Even though
I assumed
No.
that you were a big, heavy
caught
PvPer
on to-
because I read it as
Yeah.
whooping you.
But a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. A lot of people actually don't. They think I'm Asian, which is why most of the time I'm playing an Asian character with like Asian motifs. Because a lot of people, they don't read it. They don't think of it aloud, like whooping you. Oh, they think,
'Cause I caught on.
Yeah.
I caught on a little because, like, one of my favorite action directors is Yuan Wu Ping. So,
Mhm.
and your name reminded me of him.
But it's funny because most people they don't put the connection together real quick.
Well, you hide behind a VTuber avatar too, don't you?
Oh yes, I do.
So,
Oh yes, I
how
do.
much of this did you have a hand in sowing your own confusion?
I just like the game.
I like chaos. I'm sorry.
Yep. Hey, you're among the right people.
Hello, Zero. How are you today? Welcome to the chat.
So,
Someone else
we
join?
lose somebody or somebody else? Ah, they
Oh.
joined the Discord.
Ooh.
Hello, cat lover.
Ooh, woo.
Hello, cat lover.
Hello. There.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
Fallout 76 is still down.
Welcome. I am welcome.
You are
Always welcome. Yes.
Yeah, still down.
So you
still
were
down.
there since beta, huh?
Yes, for a little bit. You know, when I had an open beta for free, I was like, why not? You know, it's free.
Can I ask you a question about that?
Sure.
What was your perspective on it back then? Like, what was your ground floor experience in Fallout 76
Back in
beta?
my day.
So, like, I didn't get too much into it. Like, when I joined it first, I thought this game wasn't gonna last. I'm surprised that it still lasted as long as So my perspective was like, there was quite a bit to do, but I don't know what my perspective was though.
Did you have any any sort of notions going into it?
From Fallout 4, Fallout 3, and all the other Fallout games, that's the only one. Yeah.
Yeah, it
That was
did
my-
seem to, if you look on the wiki, there was a lot of cut content from Fallout 4 that was going to make it over into 76. And then eventually they removed it.
Yeah, if it was it couldn't have gone too wrong because it was made by Bethesda, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. Why not?
Yeah, I thought about that too, but when I saw immediately what the backlash was, I was like, just like I did with No Man's Sky when it first came out, I was like, I think I'm going to let that cook for a little longer. Bethesda usually bounces back, but it'll
well, yeah, and that's part of the thing. I highly suspect that the reason 76 didn't completely fold is the fan base.
It is.
Just kept it alive while they were trying to basically hot patch the game.
Well, look at
It's also very typical for Bethesda getting support from
Yes,
the player base.
very much.
Yeah, it's like looking
Especially
at
with
Fallout
mod
4
community.
and Skyrim. The mod community keeps them afloat, even though they keep making more money off of it.
Just enough time to change their business model for 76 and actually get more content out, especially reasonable content.
I'm gonna have to leave the chat, not leave the chat, but I'm gonna be muted. I'm gonna be still here in spirit, but I got visitors, and yeah, so I'm just gonna be here. Alright.
No worries.
No worries.
Here in spirit. I like that.
Yeah, but
No, maintenance.
when 76 came out, yeah, I mean, the thing was, it wasn't even entirely the game itself that was pissing off the people playing it. It was Bethesda's choices.
Yeah, I also saw that, because some of their choices, how easy it was to, engage people in PvP, and just, you couldn't put a stop to being annoyed by people that were trying to get you to fight back.
Yeah.
They could just follow you around there was no way to stop it. And you couldn't, report them for harassment either. You just had to accept that this was part of it. And people used nukes offensively back in the day for, camp smashing.
I still do
that. I've never purposely dropped a nuke on somebody's campsite.
I had a hit list of people on PlayStation who built trap camps, and I wouldn't drop nukes on their camps.
For very little payoff.
Well,
if I was ever to intentionally drop a nuke on a camp, it would be because it was like a trap camp.
Yeah, I nuked trap camps. I wrote down, I literally had a notebook of the username of the person who made the camp. So if I ever saw them online, if I ever saw them, I would remember. I would check out their base and see if they remembered. And if it was still trap base, I would drop a nuke on it.
I've only nuked camps when people have asked me to.
Yeah.
I did have some people ask me to nuke their camps because they wanted to see. Well, they wanted to see if their crops would be radiated.
Irradiated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped a nuke on Yabear one time while he was streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that. If anybody in this room has dropped nukes on people on purpose, I would definitely say Coffee is probably the one that's got the most notches on her belt.
I've only done it twice.
Really?
No, 3 times. 3 times, yeah. And actually, the third time wasn't even me; it was my daughter.
You nuked your daughter.
No. My daughter did the nuking. Okay.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Her daughter was the weapon.
Parenting done right.
The,
That's great.
the first time I ever dropped a nuke intentionally, I was in Stabby and Bear's chat. They were doing their PvP session in Morgantown, and Mr. 3 was in the chat, and he was like, "Oh, somebody should go drop a nuke." So with
That's
Stabby
an
and
answer I
Bear's-
would have expected from him.
with Stabby and Bear's blessing, I went and nuked Morgantown, and I left the train station out of it so that they would have a safe spot to go to. And then when my daughter started on PlayStation back in February, she had gone through all of her stuff to drop a nuke, and she was like, "I really want a nuke," you know? And so Bear gave her approval to go and nuke his camp. And then when he was building the pineapple camp on stream,
Oh, I remember that.
6 Samurai had come in, and he was like, $20 super chat if somebody nukes Bear's camp.
I was there for that.
So I was like,
I was there.
so
That was your
I went-
daughter?
No, that one was me.
Oh, okay. All right.
That one was me. But the ironic thing is he started that stream repairing the camp from where my daughter had nuked the camp.
Wow.
And so then 6 Samurai was like, super chat if somebody nukes Bear's camp. So I was like, okay, like I can't, it was all meant in good fun.
Mhm.
And so I had joined the server. Well, Bear switched to his private server like at that same time. So I went and joined his private server, and I launched the nuke. And so I'm sitting here watching his stream, and he's like, "Oh, I want to catch the missile."
Yeah.
Well, and
I've done that a
yeah,
bunch of times.
if you had to join a private server like that's, and he had seen that chat, then that's pretty
Well,
clear.
But the funny thing is, he knew I was going to do it because I'd stated in chat that I was going to do it. So
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like it was out of spite or hateful or he knew it was coming. But enough time had lapsed between the initial conversation and when it happened, so he had forgotten that I was going to do it.
That sounds like him.
Speaking
But
of
it was
Bear,
great.
there's his channel. Paul did that.
I actually clipped the part of the stream where the nuke dropped, and he's like, "Oh, I want to try to catch the missile."
I've done that before, like run to the middle to try to catch the missile.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if you're a ghoul, they have it now to where you just go down, you can actually be stimpacked.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Hey.
because my main PC character is a ghoul, and for whatever reason, I hadn't done my ground zero yet. So I ran out into the nuke zone. Who was I with? I was with somebody else. I don't remember who now. But me and whoever it was, we were both ghouls, and we ran out into the nuke zone, and we're both just sitting there waiting to be revived, and it was like, wait, what? So yeah, the nuke doesn't kill you.
Nice.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to pull up my ghoul character and try that.
I just read.
Yeah, because it used to be the impact is what killed you.
Right. Well, what would be really cool is if the impact took you down to where you were revivable, and then the radiation actually revived you.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
That would make a hell of a lot more sense. Like, for people to turn into ghouls too.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
No,
well,
Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine that ghoul party start happening? Everybody's like, yeah, we're gonna go get ghoulified.
what cards
They
are
all
people
run out
using to
to,
cheat the
V9
mole miners?
drop site.
What card are
What-
these?
What cards are people using to cheat the drill site in the raid?
I don't.
Like they'll go down and they'll immediately revive.
Oh, I didn't know that there was
Oh.
one.
Yeah, I had someone doing it the other day when I was running a raid with them.
That sounds like something that Bethesda would be pretty enthusiastic about hot patching.
No, Ronan,
Well,
still not online.
Still not online. Yeah.
Down. I'm refreshing the page literally every 3 minutes.
well, it's they're cards that they put in the game. They can't hot patch unless they're going to just remove the card.
Well, they can tweak how the card works.
Yeah, but at that point, they may as well remove the card because that's all the card does. Is if you go down, you have a chance to get back up.
All right, I gotta mute myself for a
Is
minute
it
here.
Life Giver?
Um,
Because that's in the patch
Well,
notes.
Yeah, like there.
Oh,
there's
Healing
an
Hands and
armor-
EMT.
yeah, those. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Yes, thank you, because I didn't know what cards they were.
Well, like there's both an armor and a perk card that gives you a small percentage chance to automatically revive if you go down, without it being a critical. But I mean, I actually run with those, and it's actually just generally useful. But I've never had it activate in the depths.
Well, I had someone like they were actually sharing those cards too, and because I didn't have those cards on, and I cheated, getting pummeled by one of the drill fist mole miners a couple times because of that.
Yeah, I've never heard of that actually going off with the instant kill.
It shocked me that it worked. It really did, but I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure this out because that was cool.
Yeah, no, that, like I said, I think that's something that they would probably hotfix.
Probably.
But oh god, I also just read that they're shutting down Milepost Zero.
Yeah. When the December goes live, Milepost Zero is gone.
I need to get in there and get the plans and shit then.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing with those.
Yeah, because I can totally see them shifting all that to the Atom Shop, and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to afford it.
Honestly, I don't think Atom Shop. I'm thinking
I thought they were
they're
going
going
to
to
shift
shift
it
it to
to
stamped.
Ohio.
Well, the NPC is going to the Ohio area.
Okay.
I don't know if the stuff that you get at Milepost Zero is going with them. I kind of figured they were going to roll it into like the stamps or something.
Yeah, here's the thing. I don't want to risk it. Like,
Oh,
if
I know.
If I have a chance to get it, I want to go ahead and just get it. The
See,
problem is every single time I've started a caravan, I've gotten that bottom route that
and that's
hatches.
why they're getting rid of it.
Yeah, which is so weird. Like, is it really that hard to either patch out that one route or fix that route so it doesn't do that? Like, I
Well,
cannot believe that killing the entire thing would be the most logical answer there.
plans for gold.
Mike says those plans will be at the new place in Ohio. Wendy's got the plans for gold.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of
Okay.
figured they were going to move them somewhere and have you just have to use like stamps or gold.
Okay. Yeah, I can handle it for gold.
Yeah, stamps is annoying. I still got to get my Union Power Armor jetpack, and I just don't want to.
You just don't want to.
Well, I've got 130 right now, but you need 300 for the jetpack.
Well, I mean, if we're ever on at the same time, I'm happy to run with you through the game, since that's the fastest one to run.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning of a season, because it's a great way to grind XP.
Yeah. Like I've been pretty much on the whole I need to run daily ops every day because I need a piece of the covert scout armor still and the Crusader plan, but the Crusader plan is about to be taken care of.
Yeah. I was half thinking the other like just a day or two ago, half tempted to start a new character and see if I could get enough gold to buy it from Minerva by the time she does it.
Um, if you had done it last week, I would say yes, because
Yeah.
over the weekend they had that double gold going on.
Double. I have almost never racked up enough
Treasury notes.
treasure notes to actually crack into the double gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is kind of like I feel like, because I don't know for sure, that they reduce the amount of treasury notes you get now.
I have no
I
idea.
have no idea, but I noticed that I'm not getting. I don't have as many as I think I have.
Well, usually
I
I would have
noticed-
like 200, and then I would get enough for the whole day. I'd get another 40 that day, and now it's not equaling out like it
Mischief
was.
Knight wasn't giving out treasury notes at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
I was really curious about whether that was intentional or not, because that's just really weird.
Oh, I don't. How long is this going to take? I don't know, Georgia. We've been checking.
Is it just me, or does that sound like a
Still...
country western adjacent song name? I don't know, Georgia.
I don't know, Georgia.
No treasury notes at all for a while for you, Radeon?
I don't know, Georgia.
Oh, we were
But I
talking
meant
about Mr.
Alabama.
Three Paws. Let's put his channel up there for a while.
Oh.
Well, I'm thinking it should be back up soon. Should be.
Should be, yeah.
Doesn't mean it will be, but it should be.
I was going to say, it's going to come back up about the same time I'm going to be like, I have got to go get my husband from work.
It's going to come up about the same time I'll be able to play World of Warcraft, which just went another hour.
Well, I thought about closing it out and playing something else, but I don't know, we're having too much fun chatting here.
Yes. That's why I'm just keep clicking the button. I'm like, we're chatting. It's all fun.
Yeah.
Well, and I've
Alright.
spaced out on
I'm
what's
back.
going on the screen, and I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
slacking.
Yeah, I haven't.
Still down.
I haven't even been on this on the stream.
Oh
I've
my
been
God.
doing other things.
Mr. Epos finally broke 900 subs.
Nice.
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 It's been a slow truck for him, man.
9/11.
Yeah, like I think it's just for the longest time. Like, he does what he does. You can't deviate him from what he does. He's totally happy doing what he does.
I'm having that 700. Like I'm hard. It's hard for me to get to
You're
that
right on the
700.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't subscribe to. Now it's 9/12. Ah,
You'll show them all, Peak.
yeah.
How one man made the change. I used to join Mr. Epos for his streams too for like the long time. It was Wiggle Plays and Mr. Epos. Like that was my power duo back in the day.
Oh, hello, Mr. Morp. I think I missed him coming in.
There's one streamer I've been watching who just the only real charm is it's like a guilty pleasure is watching him just shit all over the best builds.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's just a guilty pleasure at this point. I just watch it because I want to do that, and just seeing someone
Yeah.
else do
He
it
has
is great.
This person has the courage to do that sort of thing.
So
Yeah.
like their entire channel is just mean girlsing best builds.
Yes, it is. Like they might have some other stuff, but you can tell that the meaning, the best builds is what people go for.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Are you talking about Impact?
I can't remember their name. I don't even know if I have them subscribed to.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Because I do know that there have been a couple people that have crapped on them. Like I remember Lorespade did it for a little while, but
Let's see.
yeah, I thought you'd be talking about Impact Inevitable.
It might be.
Never submit a best build. I have. I need to check and see if mine's on there.
I thought about doing it, but then I just went. My brain won't allow me to do it.
I submitted a best builds when they first brought out the best build thing, and then like nobody ever saw it, and I'm like, how the camp is located right above White Springs, so it wasn't like it was a far fast travel. So that was when we realized that everything was just kind of bugged out with it, and so after that I removed it, and I was like, there's no point. Everything that people were submitting was such like, you
Yeah,
could tell
clearly.
that they were clearly building camps to laugh at the best build thing.
Yeah.
Either it would come off as
either
like
that
some
or
sort
that's
of
their
social
best
commentary.
effort.
Or
Well,
people
yeah,
have various ideas about what the bar is on what's considered a best camp.
Okay, well, what I'm talking about are the people that would like place down their vendor, and that was all there was within the radius.
Oh,
of the,
well, there was an
or-
achievement one time for submitting a best camp build, wasn't there?
I think so.
When it first
In
came
the-
out,
yeah,
it was the
way
dailies and the
back then.
weeklies and stuff. Yeah, you would
I
have to
remember
like,
that. Yeah,
you'd have
that
to
there were a
visit.
bunch for visiting one, but I didn't notice any. I
There,
don't
no, it
remember.
was like in your achievement list. You know,
Oh, okay.
submit a best camp build, and I remember a lot of people did that on the first day, and then just never bothered taking it off.
Yeah, they just submitted their survival camp, and that was it.
Here's my box Bambi base with a water cooler and a vendor.
Yeah,
And,
you were
well,
right. It was
That's one
Impact
of the
Inevitable.
things that I always find hilarious is when a best build has the vendor up, because they don't work. Like,
Yep.
you can't buy from a best build vendor.
Well, but I think that's kind of the point.
This is me throwing my hands up in the air, agreeing with you completely.
You never see the likes on your best build. You hope they fix that. I don't think I've even looked at my best build in a long time.
My best
Actually,
camp
my best
build,
builds
I've never
might be
even
on
submitted
Xbox.
for best build. I'm still not even. I started to build a Halloween camp, and then I never went back because like my internet was really, really crap at the time, and it's only recently got improved.
Do you have to keep resubmitting it as a best build, or I think it continues to be a best build until you turn it off?
It does. Well, but see, that was the point that I was making. My camp there, where the lead spot is between the train yard and the one Blood Eagle place there. What's it called?
Oh, I don't.
Right above White Springs.
Yeah.
And-
The name is on the tip of my tongue. I know which one you're talking about, though.
And that was my all glass camp that I built off of the cliff. And I'm like, okay, so I realized that might not be like every single person's like favorite camp or whatever, but I wasn't getting any likes on it, like at all.
Beauty is subjective.
Well, okay, but what I'm saying is like when I would show it in stream, like people would be like, "Oh my god, that's so amazing." And the thing is, with the old build style, in order to build a camp like that, took so much freaking work.
Yeah.
And now you can just place the roof wherever, so it's not that big of a deal. But at the time, you have to actually build 2 levels below that in order to make that floor happen. as the roof as the floor.
That was before the
So-
build, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was before
yeah.
all the build changes. I built that camp last year in the spring. So the amount of time and work that went into that, and then to have no likes on it whatsoever. And then you would go to other camps that would have like 30, 40, 50 likes on it, and it was such a laughing mockery. I was like, you know what, screw this.
Those were probably
Yeah,
the
that
checkpoint.
sounds to me like it was probably a UI issue. Like you just couldn't see your
Or
likes.
people were voting on it just to vote on it because they had a daily.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I
I'll vote
let it
on this
go
for the
because
walls.
for me, camp building is such a mental and emotional thing, and that's why I don't really ever submit my camps, because to me that's my best build. I like it, I know what work I put into it, and then to see other people that are knocking it down or not liking it or whatever, it's such a hit to me. So I don't really want to show it off because I can't say I can't. I don't want to take that hit. I don't want to feel bad about the work that I've done. I worked hard on it. I like that camp. And that's all that should matter. I don't want it to be critiqued and picked apart by everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see where that can hit like the feels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's why I ended up removing the best build, because I worked so hard on that camp. It took Yabear and I both, because I had to put floating stairs in it because of where I used the roof pieces as the floor. So we had to use floating stairs, and I'd never done it before. And Yabear had showed me how to do it, but I wasn't getting it on my own, so he had to come and help me. It literally took us like 45 minutes to get the stairs into that camp. So, I put all that time and work and energy into it. So for me, it's like, I don't want to hear people's negative remarks about it. You know what I mean?
Smashy says his best build is it has like 100+ likes. You don't even know why. It's just a floating foundation.
Maybe they think it's modern art. Like, have you ever heard the story about the burlap bag?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like an art museum was having its exterior sandblasted, and so the workers had put up a protective layer of burlap around the cornerstone, the brass cornerstone or keystone or whatever, and then gone to lunch. And while they were at lunch, one corner flopped down off of the keystone, but the rest of the burlap was up. And they came back to a crowd standing around it, commenting on the artistic merits of this installation piece. It was just a burlap bag to keep from sandblasting this brass plaque.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, still not up. Servers are still not up.
Bethesda, I'll give you this sucker if you just start up your game.
Right?
We've got treats, Bethesda.
Bethesda, we've got money to pay for Adams. Come on.
Oh, exactly. I can't help me throw my money at you.
I mean, I'm unemployed and only have $30 to my name, but I'll buy some Adams.
Oh.
Have a good one, Smashy.
That just makes you a quitter, Smashy. No, I joke.
I'm sitting here, I keep looking at the clock and I'm like, okay, and X amount of time, I gotta go pick up my husband. I can't
Well,
leave him at
going
work.
to.
As I was going to go do that, I bet the servers will come up.
Probably.
Right.
Well, of course, inevitably.
Indubitably.
And I'm dropping frames, it looks like. Oh no!
Oh, every year they always do like big things in this, couple of weeks because we have the Fallout 76 anniversary and Bomb Drop Day and like the whole jazz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe this year, instead of giving us nice shiny things, they're just giving us maintenance that's gonna last forever.
Oh, that's a novel approach.
We don't want to celebrate another anniversary with you guys, so here we're just gonna go under maintenance for a bit.
Oh, strawberry milkshake.
Ooh, don't tempt me with a good time.
Oh.
There we go. I retitled my stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Instead of new weeklies, it just says chatting with friends. There we
Mm.
Might as well.
go.
I mean, that's all we've been doing.
Yeah.
Ain't no shame in it either.
No. It's been fun.
Mhm.
Well, that was like Sunday. I decided to do my first members only stream because I was like, hey, why not? And I literally sat there playing House Flippers and talking to Lothar. I mean, I had a couple other people that showed up for a few minutes, but yeah, it was just a chill out. But my whole concept was like, hey, it's Sunday. Like, why not have a minute to just relax and take a deep breath and kind of set a vibe for the week instead of rushing around to pack lunches and lay out clothes and whatever else you know what I mean? Like, just
Mhm.
set your tone.
Right?
We're all too busy. Got to take time to unwind and relax.
Unwind and relax. Fallout's supposed to be my relaxing time. Come on.
Right.
Let's try signing in. No! Servers are still down.
Yeah, Bethesda doesn't love us anymore.
Ha! You
Oh.
thought they loved us.
You know what it is? I know what it is. I finally decided to fish. So now they've decided that I can't play anymore.
No, I know what it was.
When will 76 be up? Oh,
It's still down. I
it's
just
still
checked.
down.
I caught the last 3 fish I needed, so they're like, well, screw it. We're just getting rid of the game now.
Yep.
Wait, what? What did I come back to?
Oh, you come
Hello,
back to
Mark.
me saying that I'm going to unsubscribe from Todd's OnlyFans page if he doesn't get this game up in time.
Wow. You're willing to deny yourself that hard
Yeah,
in protest.
in protest. I need my 76. I'm jonesing.
Right?
Wow.
I'm starting to go through withdrawals.
All right, Bethesda, I'm pulling it all. I'm pulling my Fallout first.
Yeah. Vote with your money, everybody. Get on the bus.
So, the Atomic Shop should better have something amazing in it, too.
That's what I'm thinking at this point.
That first look better come with a tickle below the desk.
Exactly.
Listen, you say vote with your wallet, but do you realize that just my account alone, they would lose $600 plus a year?
I mean,
Because I have 6 accounts that all have Fallout First, and I pay for it yearly.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's
That's
just
committed.
That's just Fallout First. That's not even counting all of the extra items that I've paid for throughout the years.
Todd's OnlyFans, is it every super chat or a dude next to him slaps him?
I
Mr.
must be mega cheap compared to you because like I've got 2 accounts, one of which I refuse to pay for, and the other one is like I'm currently not paying for it because like it's not, the 76 hasn't been a big focus of mine recently,
Well,
which will
up
probably
until-
change pretty soon, but not right now.
Well, up until being unemployed, it was something that I would pay for because 76 has always been my happy space. It's my world to go to forget about bills and, kids and work and, life. And because I hoard all of my scrap, I have to have Fallout first for the scrap box.
I just dump it on the ground recently.
Well, okay, but I build camps. Therefore, to dump the scrap, that would be like you taking your wallet and just dumping out the cash because, oh, I just use my credit card.
No, my scrap box, even if, well, I guess my situation must just be different because like, because I have fewer accounts, all of my scrap is condensed really on 3 characters. And so for me yeah, you could view it as credit, but also like that's a lot of years of built up credit.
Well, yeah, but I have 20
Oh my
plus
gosh.
characters.
I'm having internet issues. Oh no. I'm buffering.
Todd's taking their threat seriously. He's coming for you.
Uh-oh.
Well, hold on. There was a what is it called? The website to check
Uncle Daddy Todd Desda,
Oh,
please
my
just give
upload
us our
speed is
game.
down to 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's where I've been the last 2 months. 3 months.
Oh. And it always happens at this like hour mark. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours.
Refresh page.
I think
But
my
it's time to talk to your ISP because
Yeah.
they're probably doing something on their end.
Yep.
Not surprising.
Ooh.
But also like